If I die young, bury me inside, lay me down on a bed of roses.
What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 13 Ultimate Team X Players Squad Builder. Today I'm going to be building a squad out of the X Players of Norwich. And guys, I'm just going to say this team has got to be one of the worst teams I've built so far. It's just got such bad players, and I'm not going to go into much detail about the players either, but let's start off with the formation. We're going to be starting with the 4-4-2, and the manager we're going to be playing is Paul Lambert, the Scottish manager. He now manages Aston Villa, I believe. And let's get into some of the players. So the goalkeeper, we've actually got a goal player, I believe one of the only goal players in this team. We have Robert Green, currently plays for QPR. Cost me 400 coins, and he's not actually that bad of a goalkeeper. As you can see there, 80 diving, 83 reflexes, 72 handling, and 73 position. If you're going to build a cheap Barclays Premier League team, you don't have enough coins, you're just trying to upgrade your starting team, definitely go and pick him up. He's not that bad of a keeper whatsoever. Moving on to the right back, we have a bronze player, currently plays for MK Dons. And this guy's called John Otisambabor. I know I've pronounced that completely wrong, but he cost me 1,500 coins, which is slightly pricey. But it's mainly because he's got 82 pace, which you pretty much need as much pace as for a bronze right back as you can. Because going in those bronze teams, it doesn't really matter about other stats. As long as you got pace, you should be fine. Moving on to the two centre-backs. First centre-back, we've got one of the worst centre-backs in the game, and that name is Nelson. Currently, he used to play for Bradford. I got him in his Bradford City card, but he recently transferred to a team in the SBL. But as you can see there, 32 pace. I'm not going to talk much else about him because he's just absolutely poor. It cost me 450 coins. Moving on to the next centre-back, we've got a slightly better centre-back. Silver player, Schnackle. This guy plays for Burnley. He's got 67 pace, so quite a pacey silver centre-back. Fairly decent as well, and cost me 2,600 coins, and that's mainly because of his pace. 72 defending and 73 heading, and also 6'4", so he pretty much towers above most of the other players. So he's actually a fairly decent centre-back. He's got pace, he's got height, and he's got a fairly decent defending stat. Definitely quite good in a cheap... I know he's not cheap, but you could probably pick him up cheaper in for different silver teams. Moving on to the left back, I believe we have a silver player. He currently plays for Leeds. Jury, 66 rated, and he's got to be one of the worst left backs in the game. 55 pace, cost me 150 coins. As you can see there, no one obviously wants him. But 55 pace, 67 defending, and 64 heading. I'm not going to say anything else. He's just pure, unneeded left back quality. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but who cares? Moving on to the right mid, we've got another bronze player, and that is Bell. Currently plays for Coventry City and cost me 200 coins. And as you can see the stats. I'm not going to read them out. He has got a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, but I'm not going to read any more out. That he's just absolutely terrible. Moving on to the two centre mids, we've also got bad players. The first one, I believe, I picked up in a CDM. He plays for Portsmouth, and his name is Russell. As you can see there, he's wearing the Norwich kit in the background. He cost me 350 coins. He's got 61 pace, 62 dribbling, 62 defending, 62 passing, 64 heading. He's not a bad CDM whatsoever. If you're going to build a cheap team, maybe. I wouldn't advise playing with bronze players anymore, pretty much, just because you can't. The only way you can really use them is in the Bronze Cup, and that gets a bit repetitive. You can't use them in seasons because you pretty much come up against gold teams. So he's not really. I wouldn't advise getting him. He's not the most outstanding CDM. Moving on to the second midfielder, centre mid. Sorry, we have Bull. Again, as you can see there, he's wearing the Norwich kit in the background, but he cost me 200 coins. He's got. I'm not going to read his stats out because he's just absolutely terrible. Moving on to the left mid, I think we got our second goal player of the team, which is Craig Bellamy, probably one of the best players of this team. And for 400 coins, I definitely recommend picking him up. He's got 84 pace, 80 dribbling, 78 shot, and 70 heading, 68 passing as well. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's not a bad player in this game whatsoever. As you can see, he's got pace, he's fairly decent dribbling, he's got a really, really nice shot on him as well. So I definitely recommend picking him up in the left mid spot if you're looking for some cheap gold Empower Championship players. Moving on to the final players of the team, our strikers. We've got two silver players. The first one is going to be the guy who I have got in a Norwich team. He now plays for Leeds. He cost me 750 coins, and he's got 68 pace, 71 shot, and 79 heading. And he's kind of like the silver version of, what's his name, Andy Carroll, just mainly because he's got a high heading stat. But I wouldn't advise picking him up as well either, because he's just too slow. And moving on to the final player of this team, thank God, we have McDonald. Again, plays for Coventry City. He cost me 250 coins. And he's got 76 pace, 69 heading, 63 shot, and that's basically what his stats are. Again, he's just probably the only best stat of him is obviously his heading, and that's probably about it. But as you can see there, guys, this is the team. We get 89 chemistry, mainly because we got some players out of formation, just because I couldn't pick them up in the right formation. We've also got a guy in the wrong position, but overall, this team is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't advise playing with it at all. I'm just showing you, I'm just trying to make this new series interesting, showing you all the teams in the Barclays Premier League. So I can't think what team's next, but that will come out quite shortly. I'm sorry for not uploading recently. I've been kind of busy with homework, revision, and all that lot. I'm coming to the start of the GCSE period, shall I say. So I'm trying to get as many videos done before that I could just upload. I don't need to waste time making them. I can just revise instead. But guys, this has been the team. Remember, if you've got any suggestions, remember to put them in the comments. There's also a silver player who used to play for Norwich, who you may suggest, but he's on loan, so I don't normally use players on loan. That's why I didn't put him in the team. But again, remember, if you've got any suggestions, put them in the comments. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. This has been Chronic 60. Till next time, adios!